that said, I guess this is the new intro for the next episode of the BKN podcast. Is it still BKN? Is that it? Yeah. Right? In my brain, I keep wanting to say BNK. I don't know. So this
BKN,
is what the
Burger King Network, dude.
Burger King Network. So this is what the fourth episode? I can't talk. I'm tired.
Yes.
Fourth
episode.
We're all tired. We're counting right now, and then in like 3 weeks from now, we can stop counting.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. But this is the first one that we're filming.
Yes, the first one that's on film, so you can look at our ugly fucking faces.
You guys never asked, but here it is.
You wanted it? No, you didn't, but you got it anyway. So it is what it is. On Spotify, Apple's podcast thing, which I still don't know the name of. It's on Anchor, like 2 other things, and now on YouTube, so you can look at us and laugh. Not at us because we're funny, but because we're ugly.
Yes, it is just called podcasts.
It's just called podcasts.
Yeah.
That's the third one?
Are we actually on that?
We should be, yeah. If you look up BKN, I'm not kidding. We should actually be on there.
On YouTube, though.
Right?
There it is.
Look. There it is. Maybe we'll put up a new graphic.
The last one we did we put that up on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. No.
No, okay.
No, I forgot. I put it on Anchor
everywhere else.
I mean, at least we're pretty consistent with time-wise. 224.
The thing is, when you put it on Anchor, it automatically goes everywhere.
Okay.
That's like I just.
Yeah, but how do we? Because I couldn't find it on YouTube. So is that not there then?
I have to manually upload it to YouTube.
Oh, but everywhere else it automatically does it. Okay.
I just put it on Anchor just so someone can like listen to the audio version just anytime. Yeah. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, do you want to put it on Spotify? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I? Cool. I think, you want to put it on Apple Podcasts? I'm like, sure. Do you want to put it on this thing nobody's ever used? Sure, why not? It's probably on some like Russian botnet somewhere, but hey, who cares? People in Russia can probably listen to us. Just use VPNs to bypass any legal internet ISP bullshit.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to this podcast no one cares about in Russia. Isn't that great? The future. Speaking of the future, the Astros using technology.
Damn it! I was gonna do it.
That segue.
I had a better segue.
Then do it.
I was gonna be like,
he was gonna come
isn't
in
it
on an
ironic?
Actual segue?
Isn't it ironic that the first episode that we're filming, we are talking about the Astros filming?
Fuck. Well played. Well done. Well done.
Wow.
Well done. That you deserve. You deserve one clap. Only one.
Golf clap.
Only one.
Can't hear it, but it's happening.
You got to raise the gain. There it is. I think I tapped the microphone. Anyway, so I didn't so basically, what was it? So they had a camera that was aimed at the pitcher.
They had a camera in center field aimed at the catcher's signs.
But where in center field was it?
I have no idea.
Scoreboard. I'm pretty wait. There's something else with the scoreboard, wasn't there? They had a guy. In
what they had was another rumor. I don't know if it's like official that they did it. None of it's official. It is, but it's not.
Well,
with all the proof that's out there.
Yeah,
especially now with the emails.
They had somebody in the bullpen. Their bullpen catcher would be relayed the pitches from somebody with an earpiece.
Oh yeah.
And if it was whether it was a fastball or off speed, he would put his hands and arms up on the fence. And the reason they are confirming that is you could see after every pitch when it's really loud, an Astros player looking at near their bullpen.
I mean, also there was the video,
the whistle,
whistling, yeah.
Those whistles, and then you could hear audio of someone banging trash cans.
Yeah.
And you know what it reminds me of?
So
this may be before your time, but Brandon, right? So who wants to be a millionaire, right?
Oh my God.
Okay. The British version though.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so you've seen the show, or at least know of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the British version, I don't remember who it was. It was somebody who got all the way, won the $1 million question, and you could tell every time they had no idea what the answer was. So it'd be like, what is 2 + 2? A B C D, and you would be like, my gut wants to say 5, and then you hear in the audience someone go, and somebody would cough every time it was wrong. Be like, but I think it might be 4 actually, and it was silent and got all the way through. It just reminds me of that. But instead of it being a stupid game show, it's the World Series.
It's Major League Baseball, and it's a trash can.
As a Yankees fan, Brandon, how angry does it make you knowing you did they say that do they think it was done
2017
like
forward,
throughout the World Series, like the
throughout the season?
Yeah, it could have been sooner, like earlier than that too. But
Possibly
what they're
later.
looking at is 2017 and forward. It's been going on.
So then, how do you feel knowing that you lost to the Astros that apparently used technology to help cheat as a whole, but like technology, because it wasn't just them cheating.
Well-
they were fucking efficient at it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but
Like-
and it also wasn't just the Astros. Let's put that one out there too.
Oh yeah,
that were doing it. There's other teams.
I mean, weren't the Red Sox caught in like using like Apple
Well,
Watch?
They had
according
Apple Watches.
Apple Watch. But according to their current head coach, apparently he came out and said that they've done it before too. Again, you got him. I always forget his name, but you have Beltran, who just got hired,
Alex Cora.
Alex
Thank
Cora
you.
and Beltran, which
and he just got hired by the Mets. Why is he even saying anything? I don't even care if he did or didn't do it. It's just you just got the job. Why are you even saying anything about it?
assuming Cora, which actually was a theory,
Yeah.
because so if they cheated in like 2017, chances are they probably cheated throughout 2018. I'm going to assume, safe bet.
Yeah. Well,
And then-
they definitely did it this year too.
Assuming they got to the Red Sox,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why didn't they beat the Red Sox? And I'm like, because Alex Cora is probably in on it.
Probably.
He
yeah.
knows.
So like he knows everything.
Well, he was their
That's-
bench coach in
yeah.
2017,
So,
so,
like-
he had to know.
So he knows. I didn't even realize he was the bench coach.
Yeah.
Okay, so he definitely knew.
He knew.
So then the second they played the Red Sox, they're
And,
like, fuck.
Yeah, and like that's the point. But I'm not okay. Of course, yes, I'm mad at the whole situation, but I'm not going to say that hey, the Yankees should get that World
Death
Series.
penalty.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
But it just sucks. But you got to make. I think I was talking to you earlier about this too. Is you got to set an example for any of these teams. So you cannot take this lightly, obviously. And I'd feel the same way if it was the Yankees. I'd be pissed about the outcome of the whole thing because I am a Yankees fan, so I'm a little biased at that point. But it needs to be. No team should be,
And
safe from this.
I even say, like, as a Red Sox fan, assuming so Alex Cora seems like he was pretty involved with it. If they lay the hammer on him, when I was listening to the radio the other day, people were like, but how unfair would that be to the Mets and the Red Sox? They had nothing to do with the Astros. And I'm like, that doesn't really matter
No.
because you
They're-
can't not do something because of collateral damage. For
Right.
something that
They're not
severe.
going to get as bad of a punishment
No.
for this. I mean, they're going to have to get something, and it would only be fair because they
need
contribute to it.
They need to.
But the Astros, since they're the main focus of this whole thing, naturally they're going to be the ones that are going to get slighted the most.
And I would not be opposed to taking away the championship. Like,
I
yeah,
think that
Yeah.
shouldn't even be the main punishment. I
Don't
think that should just be like, oh yeah, and we're taking away.
Don't
from
get me
you.
Yeah.
wrong. Like, they won. And the argument everybody uses is we know they won. And I'm like, we know they won illegitimately throughout
Yeah.
the
Right.
year.
But I also feel like people are just thinking that they're going to strip the titles and then give it to whoever they beat. But that should
No.
it should just be null and void.
Yeah, it
Just
should
take
just
it and
be
that's
no
it.
champion.
Because
Yeah.
think about that. You go to
Think
like
about
the,
hockey.
you go
2005, there was a lockout.
Yeah. Imagine
Nobody
you go
won the cup.
to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and then you go to see 2017, and there's like a plaque that flat out says there is no championship
yeah,
due
And-
to like
and the
cheating
thing-
or
like-
whatever.
like
That
It's
it
only
wouldn't-
fair.
That will always impact them. Always.
Yeah.
if this was
Always.
another team, like say the Yankees, just for example,
No, yeah, go ahead.
they don't. They have a bunch of World Series, so it's like, whatever.
That's my point about it too.
The Astros, that's their only one.
Yeah.
So if you take that away from them, that
I
is
thought they had two.
no, that was their only one.
That's the only one
Okay.
the only one they had.
Oh, you're right.
The last couple of years, they've
You're
been ultra competitive, obviously, but they
Yeah.
only have that one.
You know, I really want to see a meme of the Joe Buck Hall when they win the World Series, like the Astros win the World Series, and then it starts that that song from the show with Larry David. Yeah,
No, I thought no, even better one from the Geico commercial. Huh, you almost had it.
Oh, the fishing guy.
You would have thought.
Oh man, That reminded me of something, but now I don't remember what it was. So let's keep talking.
Yeah, no, they should definitely strip them of the titles. I feel like, and again, yeah, more should be done for it as well.
I like they're not eligible for the playoffs for next season.
Yeah,
and the way you combat that is the third place wild card team is in the playoffs, but you have 2 and 3 play each other, and then the first place wild card team gets like the. Like seating wise, they get like whatever the lowest one is.
Yeah.
And the thing also, it has to be severe, whatever it is, because let's say you do something like, oh, you can't sign international, no international players. You can't spend money on whatever. You can't do any like contract extensions for like, but their core is so good anyway.
Yeah, they have
that
a young
like
core.
you can punish them for this whole year not to make any moves, not to make any trades, nothing. That's not going to affect them.
Well, I think Verlander's a free agent next season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
that was
So
gonna
they
happen
wouldn't be able to
regardless, I
sign
think.
him.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's
But-
something, but that would be one thing. But
Yeah,
the
but
rest of the team is.
Losing him because he can go
Yeah.
the distance,
Yeah.
that would hurt them.
That would.
But if this had not happened and he was a free agent and they didn't sign him anyway, without him, they would still be a contender. They might not win the playoffs.
They would be a
You know,
contender.
but-
And
Because it's not
They'd
just
still
him.
be
They're
dangerous.
bat. That's their main focus aside from the bullpen is they're bat. They're good.
yeah, they'd be ultra competitive.
And a lot of them
Anyway.
are young. Their core is they're
That's
young.
the
They're young
thing.
guys. So it's
You have to do something.
I read an
dramatic.
article the other day. I forget who it was, but some jerk off is talking about how the Astros should just have all away games. It's like that's not physically possible. You
They
fucking
can't
retarded.
do that.
Like I'm like I'm
Well,
reading
find a
it and I'm
way.
like, since when does this make sense? Like you're just pouting about this. I'm like, nothing you're saying is correct. All away games, like that's gonna make a freaking difference. A lot of their wins came on the road anyway.
Yeah, and then on the radio, someone else was like, "Oh, what if you like give them more away games than home games?" I'm like, "You can't. Like logistically, that's impossible.
Yeah,
Like you literally can't do that."
Yeah.
and it doesn't even matter. They've proved time and time again. All right, granted, yes, the most of their wins were at home, but as far as teams on the road, they led
Yeah.
or were at least up there.
Well, not this season.
No, but I mean, I'm saying
This season
before.
they were 60-21 at home.
I just mean in general, they've done
Yeah.
it before that. Like, but still, they weren't terrible on the road.
No.
They weren't the best, but they weren't terrible.
I think what makes cheating, I mean, cheating always sucks. It's always annoying. But what makes it extra annoying is when it's a team that's good and doesn't need to cheat.
Yeah.
Like with the NFL, like with fucking Tom Brady, like deflating footballs. Like you're fucking Tom Brady, dude.
Or how about the White Sox?
I mean, Red Sox with Apple. What did they even do with the Apple Watches? Because I am not ultra familiar with an Apple Watch, so like
I'm not. I
I don't
remember
even-
it, but
I-
I don't know
I
what
read
they
that they
did.
were like filming something and using watches or something. And I'm
Something like that. Stealing like signs. Same idea.
Probably, yeah.
like, I mean, yeah. I mean, if they did something, they did something. But like, I don't even know what they did. But like, the Red Sox don't need to cheat.
No.
Maybe this year they did because they weren't good. But last year they didn't.
The Mets should.
What's that?
To the Mets should. I feel like if they got caught cheating,
The
nobody
Mets
would be
would
like,
find
nobody
a-
would question it.
You know what the Mets would do?
The Mets.
The Mets would like find a way to cheat using a laptop that gets a blue screen of death and then crashes. And they're like, or they would try to cheat and somehow like the video camera they're watching, they accidentally like Bluetooth beam it to like the jumbotron so everybody can see that they're cheating. And then just like all the referees go,
Oh, he
the
tried.
referees just look at them and go, like, "You're all fucking get out of here."
Can we all just agree though that the Mets are like the redheaded stepchild of the MLB?
You know.
It's like you want to punish them, but it's
Fucking-
like you feel sorry.
And then that's when the Curb Your Enthusiasm music comes in when they
Exactly. You just kind of feel bad for them.
I'm gonna
And then-
put a little like 5-second like clip of that song.
And then Mr. Met flips everybody off.
I
I'm
remember
surprised he
I was,
hasn't already though.
I was watching. Did you guys watch the video? It was the game of the Mets were beating the Nationals like 10 to whatever, and then they blew it in the 9th inning. But it was Urinating Tree does his podcast, so they were doing a podcast live,
Oh yeah, I do.
and that game was happening.
Yeah, and then they
And
were
then
just
at the
laughing
very
and staring.
end, he was just like, oh my God, the Mets lost. And this one guy just yelled, yet another successful Metting. And I just lost my mind. My favorite thing about the Mets is that, same thing with the Jets too, actually, is it's not only that they're bad, it's that when they're bad, they're the end of all jokes. Like everyone focuses on the Mets when they do bad. Like nobody cares about Cincinnati. Like the Reds can suck, the Bengals can suck. Nobody cares. And then the Mets suck. Just everyone makes fun of them, which I feel a little bad for them, but it is also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because
It's hilarious.
It really is.
What makes it funny, obviously not a Met fan, what makes it funny is that they shouldn't be this bad. Like, the whole division, not including Miami, should have been ultra competitive, right?
Yeah.
Like, the Phillies should not have been.
Yeah.
Now, the Phillies last season, 2 seasons ago now, were good, and then second half they choked.
That's another
This
thing
whole
we
year,
gotta
they
talk
just.
about.
What's that?
That's another thing we got to talk about.
What, the Phillies?
No, but involving it Kapler.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we do.
I don't know.
Basically, my whole thing was just those 4 teams all should have been good.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been like a bloodbath, and it was the Braves and the Nationals. And really, the second half of the year, or was it after the All-Star game? I think it was after the All-Star game. I think the Nationals had the best record or something like that.
Yeah, like
It's
something like that.
So then it quickly became them, which I think I recall in the first podcast we did. I think we were like, it's going to be the Braves.
Yeah,
like
in the first podcast,
Or like
we
the
all did
Dodgers.
predictions.
It's like, it's going to be the Dodgers. No,
I
whatever.
said,
Yeah, but
I
at the
said my
time-
sleeper was the Cardinals. And they fucking
Oops.
oops.
We all fucked up.
I
Yeah,
think
but I mean, at
I
the
had
time,
the
we had no
Astros
reason to
then.
not believe the Braves were going to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were doing
I know,
well.
but it's still funny to look back just like a month ago and be like, ugh.
Well, we also counted out the Yankees, myself included. We counted out the Yankees and look how far they made it.
No, I was solid with no wait.
You were against the Yankees.
I was
No,
wrong.
I think I thought I had them in the championship.
I'll pull it up.
I thought I had them in like the
I have.
AL
we were the
championship.
only ones that were like
technology.
it could possibly happen because of everybody counted them out
Reasons.
earlier in the season with all the injuries.
Well, no, I
remember.
I mean, I remember saying like it's gonna be Yankees Astros, but I was picking the Astros.
And I remember commenting.
Yeah. All right, you're right.
And
No, I remember.
I
that.
did not know that they were cheating.
Bullshit.
I remember commenting. It would have been cool to see the Yankees win because of like how fucked up the beginning of the season was with like everybody
Yeah.
being injured. I remember commenting if they made it all the way, that would have been like
No, you're
one
right.
of the best teams ever because like that's insane.
And I also want to point out I was completely correct in when I said that they're going to force Stanton into the lineup and it's going to ruin everything. I was right. I was right.
Do you want to clap for that?
I just want to point out is that we wasted money.
I like seeing Aroldis Chapman just blow things in World Series.
My favorite
and
thing was when he-
Like
championships.
Coke?
He threw the pitch to Altuve and Altuve like hit it and Chapman just looked like
Yeah, Chapman was just like smiling. He was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing."
it's
He's-
probably like a defense mechanism because I've done that sometimes.
it's just being awkward.
he's
Like,
just like,
oh shit, and like, well, shit.
As much as I don't
They
like
fucked up.
Altuve, he is hard to pitch to.
Yeah, I mean,
He sits at the far back of the batter's
Well,
box.
it's hard to pitch to when he knows what's coming.
Well, aside from that, but even still, even if they weren't cheating, still where he sits in the
still a good
batter's
team.
box, it's like impossible. How do you pitch that?
yeah.
It's tarnished now.
He's 5 miles away from the plate. Oh, I know.
If it comes out that he was like a
Well,
main guy
His
doing
name was
this,
his name was thrown around in there.
like if
We
he
don't
was
know
a main guy,
definitely,
like
but
how, like I'm sure, like I know he was still good before this happened, but like
we don't know how long they've been doing it for. They're thinking 2017. How do we know it wasn't sooner?
And also, I'm just gonna say.
They just said 2017. We don't know how long they've been doing this.
So
for.
let's just say that they keep investigating, and it turns out to be like more teams. Like it was them, the Red Sox doing stuff.
Probably.
Boy,
Hey, if the Yankees were thrown into that, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be quite
I'll tell
honest.
you what.
the Yankees are like
Didn't benefit them.
they're cheating and we're doing it too, but like it worked for them. Like they beat us, so like
Can you just imagine though?
that would be us though.
Like for real though, if like more teams were caught doing stuff like this and it became like a big thing, and everybody thought the steroids thing was bad,
Yeah.
That would be literally
Like,
nothing.
You
Well,
have
they
to
also do that.
investigate all the good teams.
Now
Yeah.
you have to.
Like,
Well, yeah.
Dodgers, look into
You
them.
have to look at the Dodgers. You have to look at the Yankees. You have to look
Yeah.
at the Red Sox. All of them.
Well,
You have to look at all the high market teams because like they're desperate to still be good.
Yeah.
So
well, another person also said that if they strip the Astros of the title, that they should also strip it from the Yankees from like the mid 2000s with all the people that took HGH. And it's like, but now you're going like really far, and you're
But-
really trying to stretch
and
this into
maybe-
something.
Maybe
That-
I'm wrong on this too, but like,
But they openly admitted it. There was no
and
investigation.
it's
Yeah.
different. It's different because when you're taking like steroids, performing enhancing drugs, you're
do you want to try that again?
no, we're just gonna go with
he
it.
needs hooking it on phonics.
When you take those drugs,
Nick, education.
when you take those drugs,
Yeah.
it's like you're gaining an advantage, but you're not taking away anything from another team.
No, you're right.
When you're cheating like the Astros did, you're literally
also,
like taking away
Like,
their.
obviously, if like Alec Rodriguez, I feel like we're picking the Yankees
Asshole.
a lot. Okay,
I hate it.
Oh,
I feel like we're picking the Yankees a lot, but like
they're always involved.
Alex Rodriguez, right? So
It's true.
he took steroids. Obviously, Barry Bonds, whoever, they may obviously like.
Well, he won't admit it, but it's obvious.
I mean, his fucking skull grew.
He went from being a twig to
His-
being a shit brick house.
His head grew.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a San Francisco Giants fan here.
No,
You know he did it. Come on.
Whoever did it
still should be
but
in
like,
the Hall of Fame.
don't get,
No.
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
No.
You're
let me-
still.
let me-
I mean,
hold on. Let me finish my point, and then
Yeah.
we'll get into this. All right. My whole thing is, if you take steroids, obviously it makes you physically stronger, tougher. You can hit the ball harder, but you still have to make
Have
contact.
talent.
exactly. He
And-
still has to make contact.
Well, you can use that.
Why would he go? You know, he's going to end up in the Hall of Fame, but I would have more respect if he would just openly admit that he did it. It is blatantly
I
obvious.
guess that's all.
That's my point.
That's all I want anybody.
Everybody
to do.
got on Pete Rose for it, and what he did wasn't as bad as performance-enhancing drugs. And he wasn't even a player.
I mean, Pete Rose should be
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
He should be in
I mean,
because he wasn't doing that crap when he
As
was
a player.
playing.
MLB.
Yes.
I know you're not listening, but in case you do, bring him back. All right, it's been enough time. It's been enough. I don't know who I was. I was trying to impersonate somebody, and then I just quit right before I started, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get quiet.
Just gave up.
I give up at many things, as I'm sure you know by now.
Nope. I know nothing.
Well, never mind. But like steroids don't help you. Like
No.
it's still
You
like,
have to have talent. You
still
got to make
need-
contact.
You still need talent. You still need contact,
Yeah.
timing.
And like
Yeah.
that's my
Right?
thing. Even before that's my problem with Bonds is he wasn't a terrible player before all of this.
we switched from Astros to Barry Bonds. I literally only use Barry Bonds because his fucking head grew, and that's very obvious.
No, but my
Jason
point
Giambi,
is
same thing.
well, yeah. But my point is all those guys.
Steroids grew Giambi's mustache that one season.
You're right.
He injected
You're right.
steroids like, straight into
Right,
his upper
yep.
lip. Like,
Actually, maybe not all those guys, but a majority of the guys they came forward at that time. They didn't wait. They came forward and admitted what they did.
that's all I want. Just
That's
flat
the
out
thing.
say, I did
And
it.
with this, look, if this happened in 2017, I know, granted, nobody's gonna flat out say, "Oh yeah, we cheated the whole time." You know, nobody's gonna do that. But you have more respect when it comes to light
Yeah.
than at that point that you don't deny it.
Because for the most part, if people just own it and say, "Yeah, I did it,"
Yeah,
my bad.
respect is gonna be lost because they
People
waited all this
generally-
time.
People generally are pretty forgiving. Like now, like didn't David Ortiz like basically say like, "Yeah, I did," right?
Again, yeah, the whole
and-
time he was.
I don't remember that.
He did. Yeah,
I feel like he did, and
he came
everybody
out. It was the same time as A-Rod, around
and
the same time.
everybody loves Ortiz.
Well, yeah, they forgot. Look, I'm a Yankees fan. He was him, Damian. Even when he was on the Red Sox, I was a fan of those guys.
Even like Rodriguez, like I'm sure a lot of Yankee fans still don't like him, but I didn't
physically
like him.
don't, but I have respect for the fact
I
that he
didn't
didn't
like
deny
him
it.
for how he acted.
Yeah.
Like weren't they playing? Like, I think it was the Blue Jays when like he ran by and yelled something at the players and made them like drop the ball or whatever. It's like he did.
Yeah, something like that.
He did
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that,
And,
which
like,
I
that's-
don't like. But since he's retired,
Yeah.
watching it, like being objective, watching him as just like an analyst, whatever his role is,
Still not a fan of
he's.
that.
I'm not a massive fan of him, like
Yeah.
as like a TV, like analyst for baseball. I think Fox, right? It's for Fox.
No, ESPN.
It's ESPN.
ESPN.
Oh yeah, with Jessica Mendoza, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, and
I know, our favorite person.
like
right?
I'm not a huge fan of him still, like as a broadcaster, we'll put it that way. But like he's insanely knowledgeable.
Oh yeah,
And
no, I
feel
give him that.
like if I were to talk to him one-on-one, I feel like he'd be a real personal, like nice guy.
I'm not taking anything away. I understand why he is an analyst. It makes sense. He does have knowledge of the game.
I mean, he knows his stuff.
I
feel like he could
I
probably,
can't listen to him talk.
I feel like
That's
he
really
could
what
probably
it
be.
is.
He could probably one day be like a manager if he wanted to.
But I think because of all of this, nobody would take the chance on him like that, though.
Potentially. But if he were to start,
I just think
if he were to start doing like a small position, like maybe like helping with like hitting, like a hitting coach or something,
Yeah, filming for the Astros.
filming for the Astros.
they need one.
Hey, maybe the Astros are going to need a new videographer.
Should apply.
I'll send this video to Houston and we'll see what happens. They could just email a beat you back and just go like, "Fuck you guys." Send.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't appreciate it.
My God. Right, so that's Houston.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the biggest thing. I guess now we could talk about
I mean, that was
Steelers Browns.
the most unlikable team. Okay, right? Before the season, we were at the Sixers game when the Giants traded Beckham, right?
Yeah.
And I remember everybody that day was just like, the Browns are like, whoa, the Browns is like serious stuff, dudes. Whoa. And everybody was like, they got to make it like deeper to the playoffs now. And they became like America's like, like darling team.
Super Bowl.
They went from like Super Bowl contenders and like America's like
I called
underdog to being one of the most disliked teams. Like a lot of people don't like Beckham.
I'm surprised
Now
anybody actually
everybody,
did like
like,
them.
Right. So now nobody likes Miles because of this. What was the name of the fucking guy who like threatened to kill somebody on Twitter like last week?
Oh, what an idiot.
Do you not know that?
No.
Okay.
I'm just looking at you like, what
You
are you
had
talking
this face. I hope I can get a good angle of that face. 'cause
Boy, do I feel bad for this guy.
Well,
Whoops.
there's only stupid people like that, and
This
there's
was-
stupid.
This
There's
was before
stupid.
preseason.
This is stupid people. Like, there's stupid fans on every team.
Super Bowl champs.
Like-
yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. I
Tattoo
got
that on your forehead, dipshit.
Okay, I'm gonna show you, but I really, really hope I got a good angle of your face because you had
Yeah.
this just expression of just genuine like, what?
Gotta make sure we got you his good
Huh?
side.
Hopefully. My God,
Oh man.
who the hell was it?
But I called the Browns being bad,
Oh yeah.
or
you did.
I was like, I was like, I just feel like no, it's not gonna work. Like there's too much star power. And
I will say though, I did think they're going to be a lot better than they were. Like, I was expecting them to have a lot more. I mean, a lot of losses versus wins.
I don't know.
Not
what,
expecting.
I feel like
to
I
be this bad.
did predictions. I just don't know if I have.
Like,
them
I knew they were
written
going to be
down
bad. I
anywhere.
just didn't think it was going to be this bad. Like, come on.
So I found the article from 2 weeks ago. So Jermaine Whitehead's Twitter account got suspended after the Browns defensive back threatened a radio host following his team's loss to the Broncos. 92.3 The Fan. He, let's see. Fox tweeted that, in quotes, Whitehead's effort tackling today was a joke. Whitehead replied to a tweet, "Come get in blood, bitch. Make a little boy. I'm out there with the broken. Don't get smoked." And all this is censored, so I don't know what he says. And then he basically says, "I'm going to kill you, bitch."
That's
You
what an elementary
reading
school
that was
education.
the most entertaining thing.
Whitehead sent
This
a
is why you should
follower
stay in
the-
school, kids.
In other tweets, Whitehead sent a follower the address to the Browns team facility and also told a Twitter user, "I'm going to kill you, bitch." Yeah, so he literally like threatened to kill people on Twitter. And the Browns are just
Well, he
like,
sounds sane.
oh, here's the actual yikes, the Simpsons thing. Go.
Dope.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, he actually one of the fans was basically just like one of the fans was egging him on. So then he actually sent them the address, I guess, where the Browns practice. So like you can look up the address, and he said any fucking day of the week, cracker. So yeah,
Imagine if it was the other way.
Yeah, right.
Just saw 2 for 110 yards and a TD. Fuck boy. Jermaine responded, "Don't get shot at, little bitch. Can you whoop my ass? Fuck football. Let me know when you need the address."
It's the freaking water boy.
And then
Open
that's
a can
when
of whoop ass in your ass.
and then that's when he sent the address. And it's just like they went from being like the team everybody like even like me, I was like that'd be cool to see Cleveland like, not be like awful. And granted, they're not as bad as they were like a couple years ago, but they're not as good as they probably should be.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Mayfield is clearly going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And now they are just like arguably, if not the most unlikable team at the moment, one of the most unlikable teams. Because like,
Well, especially after this past.
yeah, like him and the thing I was just talking about, but like, and you have Beckham, which he hasn't done anything outrageous yet, but like he's always doing something dumb.
Well, he's on the bench now. We'll see what happens. Somebody
everybody-
did when he was on the bench with the Giants.
Like everybody hates the Patriots because they win all the time, right? Everybody hates the Cowboys. Like even though the Cowboys
we
haven't
beat them.
the Cowboys haven't done anything in like
Just putting that out there.
the Cowboys haven't the Cowboys haven't done anything to like they haven't like done that
Background.
much this year to make me want to go like, oh damn, Cowboys, they haven't done much.
Yeah.
But like the Browns actually have like they've done this stupid thing, this guy did this guy did this, you hit a guy in the head with a fucking helmet, you threaten to kill somebody.
Yeah.
It's just like, man,
Which I want to get you guys'
I
opinion.
want
How do you feel
to like you.
the NFL should react to that? I know they suspended him. He's out the rest of the
Indefinitely.
season.
indefinitely.
Yeah.
Which means it could be
Do you
into next
think
year.
he should? Well, do you think he should even be able to play again in the NFL?
I would say yes, but after
'Cause I know there's a lot of people that they feel mixed about the whole thing. I agree with the suspension. I feel
Absolutely.
like fines should also be
Oh,
put
yeah.
into place.
maximum fine you could do.
Yeah,
And I would
because
say
that better enough if you rip the helmet off his head than you swing it at him and actually connect with his head.
I
definitely
think Rudolph should have been punished
yeah.
at least.
Oh, I
like a
know. I
game,
know he's
but
not completely.
He did
innocent in the whole
initiate
thing.
it.
Yeah.
I agree with the other fines though.
Remainder of the
And
year he's out,
punishments.
and a chunk of next year he should be out too.
Yeah.
Like he needs to have a completely crazy suspension
But-
just to tell people like if you do this, like
My thing with it's one thing to get angry, but look at the scoreboard. You already were up. You're going to win that game regardless.
yeah.
There's
It
no
was
need
like the
for
last
you to.
like 10 seconds.
That's what I mean. There was no need for you to retaliate. Like I
think
get
it's like
being
the last
pissed
8
off.
seconds.
yeah.
Something like-
Sorry, Mr. Specific.
excuse me. It was 8
Hang on.
seconds. And
Real
42
quick,
milliseconds.
I said this at work,
Mm.
but there was an article that came out from The Athletic. Astros executive asked scouts for help stealing signs and suggested using cameras. Email shows. So they said the email was sent to multiple people
This is just
and provided to The Athletic on the condition that both unnamed.
Anonymous.
Yeah.
Remain anonymous.
It said let me see.
synonymous.
The executive asked the team scouts to pursue sign stealing from the stands and suggested
Cinnamon buns.
cameras could be used to do so. In quotes, one thing in specific we are looking for is picking up signs coming out of the dugout. The email sender wrote in a message from August of 2017. What we are looking for is how much we can see, how much we log things, if we need cameras / binoculars, etc. So go to the game, see what you can or can't do, and report back your findings.
Well,
So clearly they don't have the same person as Hillary Clinton.
oh boy.
Dumb asses.
I wonder who sent that email.
Somebody who wants chaos.
Yeah, right.
Also, real quick, I was just looking up something about Kaepernick because I figured that's something to talk about.
Yeah, I saw an article. I didn't even bother to read it. I probably
So,
should have.
Basically, so he's been trying to get back in the league for what, 3 years now?
Well, I
somewhere
should have
Two,
thought
around
about
three?
that one.
2 years, 3 years?
there. Somewhere around
He
there.
skipped an NFL sponsored workout.
What?
Like, the NFL was like, oh, we're going to have
Yeah,
a workout with
I thought-
Kaepernick, and you guys should go. He apparently skipped it. And he
Really?
I'm reading this on CNN. So
That's
he
what I read then.
skipped
or
an
was-
NFL sponsored workout and held one of his own. He held a message for the league, the ball's in their court, so to speak. Quote, so we're waiting for the 32 owners, the 32 teams, Roger Goodell, all of them to stop running, said the 32-year-old, who hasn't played in nearly 3 years following a season, which he protested, blah, blah, blah. Quote, stop running from the truth, stop running from the people, end quote. But, like, they, like, had a thing for him to, like, an official league thing to play.
The ball's in your court, but he's made no move.
I get what he's saying, I think, but, like, if...
He's an idiot.
Yeah, because, like, if you want the NFL to listen... Now, my opinion, the NFL, the whole reason they were doing this with Kaepernick was just to, like, publicity for the NFL's sake.
Yeah.
Like, they clearly don't like him. They don't want him. But they did it just to, like, save their butts. So maybe he doesn't want to do it because he knows that. But, like, if you want to bring, like, people to your cause, or you want to, like, have that voice again, or if you just want to play football, you should probably go to the NFL sponsored workout.
Yeah, like
it makes sense.
It's so like I don't want to go into it.
Yeah, we don't want to. I think politics is the one thing we want to tread lightly.
Yeah,
but
I try not to.
It's just very annoying, and it's like if he really wanted to play, he would have done this.
So you know what though? We're not going to go into politics, but I'm just saying that's part of the issue. It needs to be separated from everything else.
Yep.
Separate from religion, separate from sports, separate from it. Just whatever views, whatever feelings, emotions you have, opinions should be left at the door. That's how I feel. Everything in life. You're getting paid to do this. Do it.
In other news, Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Is a god.
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like he's got wings.
He's a god.
I mean, everybody, maybe minus the Patriot fans and like
Steelers
and Steelers. I'm pretty
and
sure
Browns.
love him. Like,
and everybody on ESPN.
The Steelers and Browns love each other, right?
listen, all ESPN cares about is LeBron.
So much. Oh yeah.
That's all they care about.
Is he back in Cleveland?
LeBron watch 2019.
But
Something dumb like
this
that.
week's gonna be interesting.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Houston.
Aha.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's like a very like Deshaun Watson versus Lamar. That happened in college.
Let's take a look at the schedule. Oof. Okay. We'll be quick about the NFL schedule since we're talking about it. Jets, Redskins.
Oh man.
I'm picking the Jets.
They equally suck.
Here's the thing.
Not really.
No, I meant they're both just terrible teams in general.
I'm going to say the Redskins, and here's why.
Why?
The typical Jets move. Right, tell me this isn't like the most Jets thing you can do. You win a game, like pretty definitively. They beat the Giants. They have the momentum. You're playing a worse team in Washington. They are worse, but the ultimate Jets move is that after this nice win, they will lose.
They lose to the Dolphins.
They
More
lost
or
to the
less,
Dolphins.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
So now it only makes sense for them to lose to the Redskins.
Yep.
So I'm going to say Redskins, slowly because of that.
I could see that happening too.
Oh, boy. All right.
They should just end the season.
So I already kind of know your opinion on this because we kind of talked about it. Patriots, Eagles.
Dude, no brainer. Patriots.
Yeah. As the Eagles fan, the
Yes.
Patriots will win. Yeah.
Where is it? And is it in Philly?
I swear to God, though, if the Eagles,
It'll be
if
a
the Eagles
touchdown.
win, man, I'd be completely shocked.
Now.
So would I.
The Patriots are in a bye week. They're coming off a bye week.
Yeah.
So I think that
So the
I
Eagles
think
too.
you guys are like if
Eagles have
like
a
I
bye week
said,
also.
I said if this is the Patriots that we all know,
Yeah.
they're going to destroy Philly. But if it's if it's not the Patriots and it's a new Patriots that isn't as good as everybody
dominant.
thinks. you have a chance.
It's all going to come down to the Eagles' offense. They need to.
Mm-hmm.
They need to not. They need to actually work. They need to click as a unit.
Yeah.
With even less weapons. I forgot who it was. Was it one of their? Oh, Sproles. Sproles is I think out for the rest of the year now.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't you
But
just sign
They
Ajayi?
they brought back Jay Ajayi, which I mean, it's better than relying on Brentwood, I guess.
With
But-
the game, the Ravens Patriots, I talked with a coworker of ours. I said, if the Ravens keep them under 20 points, we will win.
Yeah.
They got 20 points.
Don't you want a medal? Look at me. I have a good.
You want
No,
a
but I
cookie?
want my pin.
You're looking at me for. I have
Just kidding.
control of that.
I'll give you mine. Cowboys Lions.
Man, you lying.
Man, you lying if I told you.
I hope the Lions win.
So do I. So do I.
I think they will, but I
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
I could do without.
Jags and Colts.
Colts. They
Colts.
just lost to the Dolphins, so
Yeah.
they're gonna want to
Believe in
beat
Minshew.
somebody real bad. I don't know what that was.
Neither do I. I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 4, so I'm fighting every
Saw
urge
that.
not to sound like Nico Bellic.
I saw that. I was like,
Nico.
why are you playing GTA 4?
Because I love GTA 4.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite games ever. And
Playing COD.
I beat it the other day for the 6th time.
I was playing Modern Warfare.
I'm sorry. I was playing a game with a story. And
I mean, there is a story.
yeah, but
but-
like,
Nobody plays it.
Would anybody like a piece of Orbit gum?
Now we're gonna. Now you two
Absolutely.
are gonna have. You're
Delicious
Gonna, all you're gonna hear is.
Nick, would you like Orbit?
refreshing. I'll try not to chew into the microphone.
I will purposely do that.
I will only chew if it means we get sponsored.
All I smell is your strawberry banana.
So what did we say? It was
Thing.
Jaguars, Colts, right?
I said Colts.
Bills, Dolphins.
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dolphins are 2-7 on a hot streak.
Yeah, dude, the Dolphins are hot.
Hot garbage. ha.
Steamy.
Ha. Watch that bite me in the ass when they play the Eagles later this year and the Eagles lose. Wouldn't put it
God.
past them.
All right.
Broncos, Vikings. Vikings.
Yeah.
Saints, Bucks. Saints.
Shit.
That's a toss up.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, the Saints just lost to the Falcons.
True.
Really?
So like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you're
they
right.
got
They did, yeah.
destroyed in New Orleans.
Shit. The whole team's really the
I'll
Falcons.
I'll pick the Saints because they lost, but I don't know.
Falcons, Panthers.
The Panthers are gonna win.
I hope so.
Are you sure?
Okay, here you guys go. Ravens, Texans.
Texans.
I'm sticking with the Ravens. They have not lost since I got my Lamar jersey.
You just jinxed
This
it.
was the first time. But it's not this week.
I've said it every week.
But it's not this week. Ravens gonna. I'm not gonna knock. Cardinals and the Niners.
It was close
Yep.
the last time they played.
Yeah. Bengals and the Raiders.
Damn.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
They're better.
I don't know which Raiders we're going to see, but I do know which Bengals we're going to see. We're going to see the worst team in the NFL. Pretty definitively.
We're gonna see the Bengals that lost to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
The Bears and the Rams.
About Bears.
Rams.
I
And
just want
then
to say the Bears.
Monday
The
night,
Bears.
Chiefs and Chargers.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I'm just going to slowly zoom in on your face. I'm going to slow it down to be like 1 frame a second.
Yeah.
Just Just extend the video by like 10 minutes, just slowly zooming in on your face. Probably Chiefs. All right, that's it for football. Sports football.
Sports ball?
Sports ball. Ball sports.
So we haven't talked about hockey in a while.
Yeah.
We're about 20-ish games into everybody's season.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
more.
more or less, yeah.
How are you feeling with the Rangers?
I remember saying this year I don't expect much out of the Rangers and the Devils. And I expect this year's going to be development for both teams. And I don't think they're going to be great. And I remember you going, like, I expect them both to be really competitive. So
What
this
you
is
mean so far.
So basically, this is
It's not happening.
No.
this is exactly what I expected. So Rangers are 8-8, Devils right now 7-8.
Yeah.
Well, they're 7, 8, and 4, so
Well-
they're technically like 7, 12.
Yeah, and Rangers are 8-8-2. But
Which is an improvement from their 0-6 start, but
it is.
Yeah.
But like I expected, the Bruins, the Islanders, the Caps, those teams
Oh,
to be really
and
good in the East.
I'm sorry. With overtime, you get 3 points if you win in overtime, right?
Yeah,
Because you
I
get
think-
1 for overtime and then 2 for winning, right?
Yeah, right. The winner would get more.
Well, yeah, but
But-
like it's not
but
like they get 3 points.
And for what it's
Both,
worth,
well,
actually,
you're already going into overtime. Both teams start out
Yeah.
with 1 point
Yeah.
because
the-
it's
Yeah.
only fair that. But then, I think you would get 2 after like the winner
Yeah,
would
so
get
we
2,
would get a
yeah,
total 3 or a total of 2.
total of 3. Because you already
Oh
both
yeah,
teams start out
it's
with
a
the 1, you
three-way
get 2
tie
points.
point wise
I was
between
about
the
to say
Rangers,
it's-
the Jackets, Devils.
yeah, I was about to say that. I'm actually a little surprised the Flyers are doing a little better than I expected. I expect them to be right down there.
Everything could turn around though after the holidays. That tends to be.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, yeah.
the Blues were the worst team in the league last year, and then
I know.
look what happened.
All I know is Detroit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blues. I mean, and when it comes to the West,
I want it to be. I
Wow.
want Vegas to win the cup.
you know what I'm actually. I mean,
they've been working hard.
I mean,
have to say.
my West team, is the Avalanche.
Yeah.
So I want them, but Arizona, they're second in the Pacific.
They're another one. Yeah.
How cool would that be to see Arizona like make a big push, like finally?
Literally any of those teams that we just mentioned. now.
They like only got Kessel, right? Did they get a goalie?
I-
Is that what happened?
I think so.
I know they got Kessel, but I didn't know who else they got.
I don't remember.
You're right. They snagged somebody else. I forget who it was though.
But
Oh, they have Grabner.
yeah, they're second in the Pacific. They're beating. They're beating the Kings, the Sharks, Vegas, Anaheim, Calgary, and
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
They're losing only to Edmonton by 3 points in the Pacific. Like that's pretty.
They're
awesome.
another one. Edmonton. They're gonna have another. They're gonna have another good year. At some point.
The main thing with me is, do the Devils trade Hall like within the next like month,
They may not
or
have a choice.
are they like maybe because they just won 2 in a row? They beat the Penguins and the Canadians.
Yep.
You're kind of back in the season. You're like 7-12. Not bad. Do you see where this goes? If you're at like they have an all-star break, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
If you're like in the mix, keep Hall, like kind of like the Giants. I feel like this season's gonna be just like the baseball season for me, and like they'll like make a huge push and then just like
Die out.
just
When-
like at the end, like they're in it till the end, but they're not.
When you have a young team, the last thing you want to do is to like 20-something games in, like trade somebody.
Yeah, but like just watching his post game interviews, it seems like he doesn't want to be there anymore. But then he's wearing Devil's hat and a Devil's shirt, so it's like, does he want like? I know he wants to win, and they just re-signed Heischer, so now I can get a Heischer jersey.
There you go.
They have
What a
Hughes,
waste of fabric.
they have Bratt, they have such a good like team, I feel like they could be a really good team, and they have a lot of potential.
Mhm.
Why would you want to leave that? But also, if he wants to win now, like either this year or next year, it's probably not going to happen in Jersey.
About
Fair.
to say that'd be my number one reason as to why I wouldn't want to be there.
You
the
wouldn't want to
Devils.
wait till like 21, where like maybe we have another.
If I
like,
was on the Devils, I would literally hold off for another contract. I would not want to be on the Devils. What I'm saying.
well, that's because you're biased, but
No, you're right. I was gonna say the same thing though.
You're right.
but
I'm
like
biased.
if Hall stays, he's gonna like him
Yeah, but
signing that
who-
contract.
Where would he go?
him?
I know he'd go, like, literally anywhere else,
Oilers,
but I'm
go
just-
back to I
Edmonton.
almost said Houston, Edmonton. Go to like fucking Arizona. I don't know, like somewhere like one of the Canadian teams.
It would never happen, but it'd be a
Avalanche.
huge slap in the face if he ended up
anyway.
on the Rangers.
But if he signs a contract with the Devils, like an extension, that's basically saying my banner's going to be up in the Prudential Center now. Like, just put it up there because
True.
that's what it would. Like, he's
He's hard to read though, because like just when you think he doesn't want to be there, like you said, he does something or advertises something. It's like, well, do you or do you not want to be here?
yeah, like he likes Nico. Like they're really close.
Nico
Like
Bellic.
that's what it seems.
And you
So,
were
like-
gonna say that.
Like build some. You're like building something. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like if the Mets suck in 2 years,
Yep.
like
They
is
s-
Pete Alonso just gonna fucking leave, or is he gonna stay? If like
They
they're
suck
in the
now.
like if they're okay, is Pete Alonso gonna leave now because they just like suck?
Surprised
Like
he
I'm too
hasn't.
good for this team. Like he just started. Like that's not a good comparison.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to think of. I'll think of a better one.
I was gonna
real
say
quick.
you're gonna work for 2 years for the Mets to suck. Have you looked at their seasons?
love it. Real quick, slightly unrelated, when you mentioned like the banner going up at Prudential Center, that reminded me. I think it was last season for the Red Bulls. They retired Bradley Wright Phillips number 99, but he's still playing. So they're like, we're gonna retire your number, so when you're done playing, nobody can wear 99. I'm like, but he's still fucking playing. And then just saying, this year he was injured and he played way worse
Yep.
after they retired his number. I'm like, why did you do that? Also, I found out in Los Angeles, the Lakers have all their banners. The Kings have their banners. Taylor Swift has a banner for playing a bunch of shows at the Staples Center. The Clippers have nothing.
I
They're
wonder
beaten by
like
Taylor effing Swift.
I wonder like if Hall leaves, there is without a doubt that when he returns to New Jersey in another uniform,
Yeah.
they're going to boo him
Like
if he leaves. Like
For sure.
Kovalchuk, like
John Tavares
Parise.
when he left the
Yeah. Like
or Porzingis.
yeah, like that.
Porzingis thing was great.
It's
by the
gonna
way.
happen, and I want to know. Like, I don't want to know how that feels. Like, does that like hurt?
I'm sure. It hurt.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm sure it hurts because I went to
Avs, goal, Avs.
I tend to go to Flyer games because tickets are way cheaper than the Rangers.
Yep.
Which I know is like blasphemous for me to go, but I want to see hockey and it's way too expensive to go to the fucking Rangers.
It is.
And I don't want to go to Brooklyn to go see the Islanders. So I go see the Flyers. And the last time I went to a Flyers game, it was the first year Vegas was in the league.
Right.
And I don't remember the guy's name. He was a Flyer who then went and, like Vegas got him.
Oh yeah.
And when they were doing the player introductions, the Fly fans were just booing everyone. And the second that guy came out, they gave like a standing ovation.
Was it Hartnell?
Maybe. I don't remember who it was. But like something like
I know
that.
he ended up on the Blue Jackets.
Something like that's I guess okay though, because like he didn't go like, fuck this team, whatever, and then left.
No, that's
Vegas pulled in.
I was gonna say
they
that's the
were-
problem with the
They
expansion
were
teams.
respectful with him. So like I imagine if you actually got booed, like if you're like especially if you're Porzingis, where you can't handle the pressure of the city, to come back into the city that would have loved you, to get crucified like that must have been painful. You could tell he was trying. He was lying.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, how did it feel?" And he's like, "Oh, it is what it is. It is whatever." And you could tell he was totally like, he was upset by it.
Yeah,
They
it's got a way on you.
They ripped into him. I mean, kind of deservingly, I'd say,
Yeah, well,
because it's Porzingis.
can't run your mouth. And
What are you
expect
doing? With that big fucking smirk.
For the Facebook.
What about Facebook?
For the Facebook.
Oh,
Waba Fett.
oh, okay. Wow, my fan. You're taking a picture of. Oh, I could take random pictures and upload them on Facebook too. Look, I'll take random pictures. Okay. See,
I want to see your face in that.
see. I'll take. Look. Okay. Apparently, we're uploading pictures. Are we uploading them to your personal Facebook, or are they going up on the podcast Facebook? I need to know.
I was gonna put it on, maybe both. I don't know.
Okay, because like,
Or personal
Wait a
Facebook
second.
and then share it with,
because
you catch my drift.
because this changes everything. If we're just uploading random pictures, this is dumb.
Dum.
Uploading a random picture during our like while we're making an episode, we all just stopped to pull out our phones to take fucking pictures of random bullshit to upload it as we're filming.
You can't prove it.
I'm just gonna have a slow zoom in on us just holding phones, just slowly zooming in.
Well, you know how you said, don't look at camera. I when you were asking whether we're sharing it
You
to
were
our
looking- you were
person,
like-
I was like,
You were looking straight at the camera.
can we all stare at the camera and then like you could do like a 1, 2, 3 thing, like to us staring.
I could. I mean, I could. They don't gonna do it,
Currently typing.
Brandon.
You earned it.
That's me.
My God.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna put my phone down because this is
Yeah.
this is the worst right now. This is
Yeah.
the absolute worst.
Yeah, I feel bad now.
Yeah, we should.
How do
Okay.
it?
There we go.
I regret nothing.
Wait, what?
Oh, there
It
we
wasn't
go.
published. Wait a second.
That's what you get.
It wasn't published.
What? Why? Why mine failed?
Ha. Okay.
Why?
Why?
Did they take us down already?
We've already been.
We've been kicked off of Facebook.
We've
We're
been-
almost
Really?
we're almost at 100
We've
likes.
been erased from the interwebs.
You kidding me?
I don't know why I thought of this for whatever reason. Did you have a Switch?
Yes.
Pokemon came out yesterday.
Aha.
Like what? What?
A Sword and Shield, the new one.
Oh well,
And I'm so excited.
maybe I'll get it.
I'm
Maybe.
literally tempted on the way home to stop by like Walmart.
What gen? Is it like new Pokemon or is it like older ones?
So I haven't paid total attention. I know new Pokemon.
Because I want like Gen 3.
There's a
That's
lot
my
of new
favorite.
Pokemon, and they cut out a lot because there's this thing called like the National Pokédex, I think, and it's like all the Pokemon from like different generations, and they didn't have time to put them all in, so they just didn't. And all these people are like, "What do you mean you didn't put everything in?" And they're just like, "We completely changed," because they actually said no, they're not.
Well, protest.
I'm okay. Well, everybody is. But the thing is, I'm okay with that because they're completely like they're changing the way the game plays. Like you run around in like a 3D world,
Yeah.
and like you can climb trees and like control like the camera, and it's actually like a 3D like open world, kind of. Like it's not like Assassin's Creed open world, but like it's more open than playing the game on like a Game Boy.
Like Wizard 101.
Which I'll take your word for it because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Well,
I guess so.
somebody will. My
like,
brother will.
out of like the 10 people who may watch this, maybe one of them will. Maybe half of them will.
Wait, how many people you think are watching this?
Well, right now, no one, because this isn't live.
No, I know, but
Oh, you mean when I upload this?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
you said 10.
I said 10, then maybe
it's
one,
less.
then I said maybe half. So like half a person. I don't know what counts as half a person, but we'll find out
I'm not even going to say it.
when you go on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold.
7
Fuck
dwarves.
off. Oh, God. Oh,
Got my homeboys.
Oh,
good.
can we
stopwatch is still going. Cool. Can we what?
talk about
No.
right before you left our work environment today?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm pretty sure by now it's pretty obvious where we work.
No, dude.
Well, no, let's just keep it like that.
Sweet
We
Ash Center.
we work at a warehouse in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
The
Work at a
children.
sawmill.
The what?
The children.
Oh, in the drum room.
Mm.
Oh, God.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know about you guys. I work in a sawmill, so.
Listen, I work in a place where we just make battery acid. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, no,
You know how like we know that battery acid can't be consumed. And we are the ones that do that. We know.
We consume
don't
it.
we?
right?
We call it cyanide and happiness.
That's why we're all tired.
Yeah.
Because we consume battery acid.
Anyways.
Listen,
Picks.
Tide Pods. I'm cool with Tide Pods, but battery acid's where I draw the
Yeah,
line.
come on, dude. It's all about bleach.
Listen, after the 12th time, I've learned my lesson. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Lucky number 12.
Kids, it's not worth it. Don't sniff battery acid. That's
Huff it. You
the
gotta huff
name. That is the name of the episode. Don't sniff battery
Don't
acid.
sniff battery acid.
That is the name until I forget that's the name, and then I'm gonna just name it something else. And it's gonna be uploaded, and I'll be like, God damn it! I mentioned the name. I even mentioned I'm going to forget, and I still forgot. Watch.
Can you just make the name of this? I forgot what I was gonna name this.
Or that. That's Plan B.
Okay.
Plan A is don't sniff battery acid. Plan B is going to be a joke at my own expense of me forgetting what the name is.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
spending like a good minute talking about it.
So you're on crack.
I'm on
Is it?
Tide Pods. Is that still a thing?
God, I hope not.
I
Eating
hope
it? No,
so.
I don't
The
think it
people
is.
dumb enough to do it,
Actually, you
I
know
don't
what?
think it
Survival
is.
of the fittest. If you're dumb enough to do
please
it,
be eliminated.
yeah.
Maybe property taxes will go down.
Yeah,
Just-
right?
It's a,
Weed
sup-
out all the dumb shit.
it's a supply and demand problem. Let's not fix the supply. Just get rid of the demand.
No, I was going to say, we'll supply them because it's in demand.
We will supply them with a swift death.
So like I know
Death by Swifters.
Death by
I know
Swiffer. We're not getting a
that-
sponsorship from Tide nor Swiffer.
it's not. I mean,
Watch
we
me do.
we briefly talked about it before we started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So over it.
I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep
Um,
going.
Like I think it would be cool if we do gaming videos,
No, I would be down with that.
and I think we should do Call of Duty because it
God, I
pisses
suck.
us all off.
Here's the thing.
I think that'd be very entertaining.
I haven't
You-
played it in years, to be
you-
quite honest.
You probably get a little angry. I get legitimately like
Rage.
No, I get pretty
Rage.
fucking mad, dude.
I rage.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Are you the kind of person that rages and throws the controller like I am?
usually no, except with Call of Duty.
yes.
Yes. Because I'll tell you why I get so
God, you're 5.
I'll tell you why I get so mad. That's one of the reasons.
Yes.
But I played the original in 2003 on Windows XP when it came out, when it was a thing that only PC gamers knew about. Then I got 2, then 3, then Modern Warfare. And once Modern Warfare came out, I started to see it go downhill, which I know is going to piss everyone off because that's like everyone's favorite one. Like Modern Warfare 1, like everybody loves that one. But that's when they added the kill streaks
Yeah.
and like all the perks and all that
Yeah.
bullshit. And I was like, this is going to be a problem. Then they had World at War, which I personally hated. and with my friends, it's kind of like they thought it was okay or they hated it. Then it was Modern Warfare 2, which is like the fan favorite. That was the worst one. Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 was the worst one in the series because the perks and the kill streaks were just so over the top. And one kill streak, so like let's say you threw a grenade like a Brett Favre throw, and you killed 3 people because the spawns were bad, you would immediately get like an airstrike. If you killed 3 people with that airstrike, that would count for your next kill streak, which is probably the attack helicopter. And then you would use the attack helicopter, and then in like 2 minutes, you got like 15 kills. That happened way too much.
Sounds about right.
I know the exact pattern because I've been on the other end of it. Maybe I'm just salty that I'm bad, which is true. I'll fully admit I'm awful. I've been bad since Modern Warfare 2. Actually, Black Ops 1 I was okay at. Then like Black Ops 1 was okay.
I suck at all of it.
I think it was Modern Warfare 3.
I think it was Modern Warfare 3 and then Black Ops.
Was it?
Or
was it
maybe
flipped?
not.
Because
I
I
don't
think
know.
it was Black Ops after Modern Warfare 2.
Because Modern Warfare 3 was the first one that I played.
Okay. So all my ranting meant nothing to you.
I mean, I played Modern Warfare 2. I enjoyed it. I played them. Modern Warfare 3 was the first one that I played.
Because Modern Warfare 3, I thought Black Ops was good. Modern Warfare 3 was okay. Then it was Black Ops 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And Black Ops 2 was good. I like Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 had no, wait.
I thought
Maybe
that
it
one
did.
was good. And
Black
then
Ops 2 was good.
it kind of went downhill from there until Black Ops 3, which at launch was good. Then they kept updating the game, and then they just added like people running around like fucking katanas and like things that looked like giant. You remember like sock and boppers from the 90s? Like
Yeah.
the TV commercials? I swear there are people running around in fucking sock and boppers in like Black Ops 3. So it went from a game where you had to kind of communicate and shoot to just shooting to shooting with jetpacks to running with jetpacks with katanas and sock and boppers, running and sliding with instant kill the katanas.
Was Black Ops 3 the one that was like futuristic? Like it had
They were all the Black Ops were kind of futuristic, but then
Yeah.
you had advanced warfighter.
a warfare, which was
Advanced
terrible.
Warfighter is Tom Clancy. Fuck, these names get confusing.
Advanced Warfare, I didn't play. I didn't play Ghost. That was garbage.
Oh, those were bad.
That was trash.
Both those were bad. And then there was Infinite Warfare, which I did not play.
Yeah, I didn't play that either.
No, I think Black Ops 3,
Then
that was even more futuristic than the other ones. Black
what's-
Ops 2
do you remember
was-
the guns? Like, can I name one and you would?
probably
'cause
not.
I think
yeah.
Black Ops 3 was the one with the Remington.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
That did have. Yeah.
yeah.
I liked Black Ops 3 when it came out, but then they just kept.
Was
adding
that
to
the
it.
one with Hijack? Do you remember the boat map?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that I like. That was my favorite Black Ops.
You know
I
what?
like Advanced Warfare because not Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare, the newest one, because I like all the guns in it. The maps are pretty shitty. The spawns are shitty, but
Putting it lightly there.
they need to. I think
hold
they
back.
need to bring back some of the classic maps.
And if you fucking say Nuketown, I will punch you so hard.
I kind of
Town.
Go on. Go on.
nope.
I had to. Why? Because wet paint.
I'm waiting.
Oh, this is great because
Yeah. I'm not overacting at all.
We can all agree Newtown is trash.
Oh, you know what the thing with Nuketown?
Actually, you like it?
I don't mind it.
Nuketown. The reason I hate it so much. Okay, did you guys?
Dude, I played Nuketown 24/7.
Did you guys play Halo? Like when it was like really really big. Okay,
Oh, which Halo? Or just any of them?
starting with 2,
Okay.
I guess onwards.
Reach.
I actually absolutely love Halo Reach.
Same.
And you know the Master Chief Collection for the Xbox? So they announced Master Chief Collection was coming to Windows, which I was excited. Yeah. But they kept delaying it because they wanted it to be like good. They finally announced Reach is being done for the Master Chief Collection for Xbox One and Windows, coming out December 3rd, and Halo Reach will be on Steam for only $10. So
I'll be waiting on a line
I will be
at the front.
I will be waiting on my computer on the Halo Reach thing on Steam, just like
Well, I'm
clicking
gonna
the
wait.
button.
I'm gonna wait for the Xbox One.
Well, do you have you have the Xbox One, right?
Yeah, I have the one. Yeah.
I don't know if you have to buy Reach for the Xbox. I don't know, because the Xbox already has the Master Chief Collection.
Right.
Windows does not have it.
Well, I really am looking forward just for Reach.
Do you have the collection?
Actually, maybe I should get the
Because we can play it,
Yeah.
because you know what it has, right? Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, 4.
Sold.
All the single... Oh, no, I'm not
I know
done.
it gets better. I'm already sold. But
All
yeah.
the campaigns,
Okay.
co-op in all of them, all the multiplayer maps, literally all the multiplayer maps, all
And
the
Nuketown.
DLC, like 100 plus maps.
He might actually hook you.
No, but here's the whole reason I brought up Halo is, you remember Midship? The Alien Covenant
Oh,
level, everything's
yes.
purple, kind of like a big circle.
Yes.
I hate Midship. The map I don't think was fun, but whatever. The problem was, anytime you could pick a map, it was Midship. And it was like, oh, do you want this one or this one? This one or Midship? It was always Midship. So I grew to hate it because everybody would just pick it. Same thing with Nuketown. And I don't remember which Black Ops it was, because I think there was one you could like... Could you...
They had Newtown in the second one, but the first one was the...
But like,
First
They
Black
had
Ops.
Nuketown in a recent one. I think it was Black Ops.
it was in 3.
3.
It wasn't 3, yeah. It was all the Black Ops. And I feel like other games like had it as well. I don't remember, but like, could you vote for maps in Black Ops?
Yeah, in Black Ops 3, you could vote for maps.
Yeah, so everybody would...
Everybody would pick Nuketown, Hijacked, or
And it just drove me nuts because I don't like Nuketown very much. And when everybody... It's not that the map
I
was
used
like,
to hate it too, but then like once I got the hang of it at the time, I was like, this isn't a terrible map.
But I sound like a hypocrite because I'm complaining about Midship and Nuketown.
No, you're right.
But,
After a while, it's like,
in
how many times are we gonna play Newtown? Come on.
but in
Like,
Team Fortress 2, which I don't know if you guys ever played Team Fortress 2.
no, I mean
There's a-
I've seen it, but I haven't.
There's a
actually
map
played
called 2 Fort. It's like the most popular. I used to play on a server where it was only that map. So I'm a huge hypocrite.
it. Yeah.
But I guess it's because I liked 2 Fort and I did not like those maps. I don't know.
No, it
weird.
could very well be that.
But we kind of got derailed. But I would be down with doing like a gaming thing. I just need to basically buy a capture card. Although we can always stream directly from like the Xbox or whatever. So I don't have my glasses on. When you check the screen on the camera, it still says recording, right?
yeah, I see red.
Okay, sweet.
Um,
Now I have my glasses.
why do I feel like
Yes, it still says. Okay. What? But anyway, yeah, Brandon, you should fucking buy the Master Chief Collection.
there
down.
it is?
Do it. Oh yeah, Nuck 3 Town.
Where
I don't remember. that.
actually hold on.
Uh-oh. I promise I'm not going to be on my phone the whole time like we were like 20 minutes ago. I'm just looking up something just because... Oh, also, that's right, Brandon. Halo 2, the Master Chief Collection, got the anniversary treatment. So, like, you know, when they released Halo 1 for the 360, they added new graphics. They did that with Halo 2, but they upgraded the graphics and the sound. So you can play it originally or updated, and it's like night and day difference.
We were wrong.
How so?
Hijacked was in Black Ops 2,
Okay.
and that was the one with the Remington.
Is that the one with the boat?
Yep.
Was
Hijacked is the one with the boat.
And then they added that in, was it Black Ops 3 or was that a different game?
It was. I think it was a DLC for 3 or yeah, I think it was 3. But
Oh.
Black Ops 2 is my favorite.
That's right. I forgot we were talking about Call of Duty games. I stopped buying them because basically my friend put his Xbox Live account on my system, and we made my Xbox his home system. So he logs in at home, downloads a game from like the Xbox like game store.
Yeah,
whatever.
this one had a futuristic remake of Nuketown.
Oh, was it Black Ops 3?
2.
Oh, 2. And
I told you.
basically anytime he downloads a game, I get to download and play for free on my account. So he buys all the Call of Duties. So he bought World War II, Black Ops 4, the new Modern Warfare, and I hated all of them, but I didn't buy them. So I feel like I don't have a right to complain, but I will anyway.
I want my money back.
I made that joke where I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember I was playing with a bunch of his friends in World War II, and I got so mad I quit the game and uninstalled it. And they were like, "Hey, do you want to come back?" I'm like, "No, I uninstalled the game." And they're just like, "So you spent $60 on this game and you uninstalled it already?" I'm like, "I didn't pay shit, so I could do whatever the fuck I want to do because I didn't buy it. Because if I bought it, I would be obligated to play it.
Right.
And I would keep playing, and I would just get mad, and then I'd probably be in jail. So
I've been getting a little better at Modern Warfare.
I haven't played it since the day we played it.
I've been like my KD's been like,
I feel like I was always
1.7.
better at Halo than the Call of Duties. I don't know why, but
I'm gonna date myself now.
I think it's because the reason why I'm probably better at it is the map is wider in Halo. You could see more.
Oh, the maps in like the one like we played all the small maps, like all the like smaller ones.
Bad maps with bad spawn points.
There are huge maps in the
Nailed
new
it.
one. Like
Quality.
we just don't play them because they have like a new game mode where I think it's like 20v20.
Getting spawn killed in glorious 4K.
Oh my god, dude! You would hate the new map
Love
because
it.
Of course I will.
it's called Shoot House. It's
I
called
hate
Shoot
it
House.
already.
It's so small. It is so small. Like you'll
Is it as
spawn.
small as Rust, which is in Modern Warfare 2?
I think it's smaller.
I have a funny story about Rust, but finish.
It's like it literally, the way it's set up, it's 9 squares. It's like a square with 9 sections, like this, and it's like insanely small. It's like really. I've been okay on it. I kind of enjoy playing it. It's really chaotic. You will not like the best person will go like 22 and like 18.
You see, I would be okay with something like that when if everybody's like that. I just get mad. I get mad when like. Also, this was shown in a video. A couple times we were playing, and I complained like, "Wait a second! I didn't even see like." I saw this guy for less than half a second.
Yeah.
How did he kill me?
Yeah.
And then they showed that like I don't know if it's lag issues or something.
Yeah.
Like I may just see Brandon for like less than half a second, and then on your game you see me for like a whole second
Yeah.
just sitting there like an idiot.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like that's what annoys me.
And when I see shit like that, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother.
Yep.
You could totally change the way you play to keep that in mind and like learn to adapt, I guess. But I'm like, when I get home from work, the last thing I want to do is to spend time to learn how to deal with a bunch of fucking 10-year-olds who are gonna call me like racist things. So I just mute everybody, and then if I just don't have fun, I quit. Not to be that guy, but like, I don't play video games. Like
Can't tie my shoes, but I can fuck your bitch.
I can't tie my shoes. Okay, I guess I'm using Velcro. I know somebody who does.
Yeah.
On one hand, I'm like, dude, really? But on the other hand, I envy that because
It's easy.
he uses Velcro.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. But yeah, just like literally in terms of games, I've been playing FIFA. Surprise.
I was about to say it's like your
FIFA
go-to.
and Life is Strange. Which
Sounds
is
about right.
a really good game.
I've been playing
Sounds accurate.
NHL and Modern Warfare
Have
and
you-
Friday the 13th.
Have either of you played Life is Strange?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No. But life is strange. I'll agree with that.
It's so good. But it's very like, do you know Heavy Rain, like the PlayStation game?
Yeah.
Do you like Heavy Rain or games like that?
I mean, it's been a while since I played it, but
Because It's
I
not.
remember being a fan of
It's
it.
not an action-y game.
Yeah.
You kind of just walk forward and you decide how the story goes. And I don't want to spoil things,
It's along the same lines as Sims, I feel like,
but like
but better.
it's not exactly like this. It's close.
No, I mean like the concept of you controlling like the outcome of most things.
There's a story,
Yeah.
and there's some small decisions you can make and whatever. Like on this, I'm gonna spoil not an ultra major thing, but just to give you an example. In spoiler alert, spoilers. In the prequel
Yep.
game, you're in like a very like prestigious like private. Yes. Would you like to do something? No. You're in a very. You're in a very private, really good like high school. Yep, that's exactly what it's called. And
Nailed it.
you the principal doesn't like you because you're kind of like a trouble child. And something happens. I won't say what. You, who the principal's biased against you, and like the queen of the school, who's like a straight A student. You're both in trouble for this thing, and then you can choose how you like handle that situation. And depending what you do, you can blame the person who's like. You can blame the good person. You could take the fall. You can get expelled from school. And if you get expelled from that school, that totally changes certain things that happen later in the game because you need to go to the school and get this thing, but you're not allowed to go because you've been expelled. And that totally changes how you do that. So it's like you get these big decisions and you're like, oh, fuck, what do I do? And what's cool is it's broken up in episodes. At the end of every episode, it shows you the big major decisions, what you did, and like 62% of people did this, and like it's just cool to see if like how you compare with other people. So if you like
Actually,
narrative,
I do like that.
if you like narrative story driven games, it's cool. If you like Modern Warfare, you're lame. As I make eye contact with Nick. That was the most pathetic.
What a loser.
I mean,
do
I
it.
played Friday the 13th.
But I don't really play multiplayer games now.
It's a great game.
It is a good game.
But I don't play multiplayer games. That's not gonna persuade you. Can you imagine when fucking who's in? It's Jason, right? That's the guy.
Correct.
Shows how much I know. Can you just imagine when like you're hiding, Jason like bursts through the window and you just play like, and he's just chasing you, holding a fucking machete with like kazoo noises.
You have to like watch like at least like watch a gameplay of it.
I've seen reviews of it when the game came out. Like I guess,
Reviews, like have you seen like videos of it?
I mean, in like the review I watched, I forgot who it was. It was like a 30-minute video, and he had a lot of gameplay in there. So I get the premise. You have like I'm guessing the counselors, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get either survive or like get out of the camp altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy, one person plays Jason, and try to kill everybody.
Yeah.
It's like hide and seek, but death penalty.
Yeah, like
Hide and seek, but you fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the game used to have a lot of bugs. Now it's pretty good. There is one bug that's really annoying.
Hit delete your system.
No, it like basically so sometimes and it's
System
just
breaks.
out of like people think they're hacking, but it's not. Like it happened to me once. Jason will pick you up, he'll perform the kill, but it won't do it. It'll just sit there and then like for like 10 seconds and then you'll break out and you'll be injured and the music will stop and it'll just be like this like awkward like
See, I
you're
thought
dead.
that was just me.
You're dead but you're alive.
That happens to me in real life. So that's pretty
And but it's like
You know?
he's still like he just can't kill you, but it says you're dead. So you can't do anything.
That reminds me
Damn.
on the original Xbox, which gonna date myself again. So today's the 16th. Yesterday on the 15th, 2001, the original Xbox came out.
Oh boy.
So it's like 18 years old, I think, or 19. And I'm just like, I remember when that fucking thing came out.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I'm old. Anyway,
Same.
Burnout 3 Takedown. Do you know that game? Do you know what Burnout is?
I've heard of it. I'm not. I don't play a lot of games.
Fair enough.
play a lot of
Basically,
sports
it's just like I guess it is a racing game, but it's not realistic in the slightest. Like, you crash multiple times every like minute. It's total insanity.
It's like hijacking a car in GTA and just that.
You get like nitro boosts, and it's chaos. I was playing the game online, and I remember on my screen, I was first. And then when like the game online, like when you like finished the race, you would see like your times, and you would just sit there until the last guy won. I think that's how it went. So I was first on my screen, and then like 10 minutes later, the other two guys I'm playing with, they're like, "Yo, when are you gonna finish?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're still like you didn't even finish your last lap yet." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I've been done for like 10 minutes." They're like, "No, you haven't." On my screen, I was first, but I guess due to lag or something, in their game, I like didn't even fucking finish like 2 laps. So we were just stuck in this limbo where I physically could not control my car because on my end I was done,
Yeah.
and on their end I was just like, just going like 2 miles an hour, slowly going down.
I don't want to get a speeding ticket.
When I was
guys.
younger, I played. I played the NASCAR games.
me when I'm gonna be driving, like when I'm 80,
When I was younger, I played the NASCAR games.
right?
There's nothing else to that.
I thought there was more. I'm like,
Okay.
and
Yeah, and
I mean, it was fun. They have new ones now, so I have one of those.
I bought one years ago and I quickly returned. I'm like, this is fucking pointless.
you know,
What do you mean? It's
Well,
like
we
the
should-
best racing games. They're not the best, but it's fun.
you know what we should totally do if we're gonna start like doing like video game stuff.
Mhm.
We should not just play like actual good like sports games like
Play
NHL.
like bad ones.
Yeah, like NFL Fever. Anyone remember that one from Microsoft?
Madden 12.
Or I'm gonna pick on Microsoft now.
Uh-oh.
NBA Inside Drive,
Oh my fuck.
That
The
one
one-
sounds familiar.
basketball game they made.
Can we play backyard baseball?
What about no?
Please.
Because that would actually be good. What
How
about
about Wii games?
what about the Microsoft hockey game?
Oh my god.
But they
We've
made
talked about this so
they
many
made
times
Lynx
too.
2004, which is a really good golf game, except you had like 2 professional golfers, and then you had generic people like Anna, Bill, Jeff,
Bob.
Bob, and then they made Top Spin, which was like the best
Karen.
Top Spin, which is like the best tennis game ever.
Eh,
2 games I want to see if you guys played. One,
no.
I probably already asked you, Icy Tower.
What?
We
Does that
talked
ring
about
a
that.
bell?
Oh, yeah.
Icy
I
Tower.
confused this game with something else, so I don't think I did.
Yeah, okay.
Like an educational game?
2. No, it's not educational. It was in
Oh,
schools.
watch your
but,
brain. Okay.
Millie's Playhouse.
Tornado Jockey.
Hell of that.
What? Yeah, what the
Well, like there's the answer. Basically,
just
you were a
dated
tornado.
ourselves.
You were a tornado. You start out as an F1, and you have a town, and you have to just like destroy everything, and you
Cool.
become a bigger tornado.
Cool.
Can we do that in real life?
That's like Goat Simulator. Have you played Goat Simulator?
No, but I've seen videos. It looks funny.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
this one thing where you just hit a button and the goat goes like, "Meh,"
I was
and
about to say.
you see- and there's just every once in a while it just does like a human scream, and there's one where it sounded like Satan like groaned and like
I want that.
they basically designed
Goat Simulator.
they basically designed
Yes.
the game to just be functional enough that it won't immediately crash, and then that's it. I'm like, cool.
Do you guys have Gmod?
I actually bought. I prefer to call it Gary's Mod.
Gary's Mod.
Thank you, because that's its proper name. Gary's Mod. I do
I
have.
apologize.
What?
I apologize.
You're excused.
Apologize.
Because I was there. Listen, son. I was there with Gary's Mod.
Okay,
Was a mod,
boomer.
not a game you buy on Steam. I was there when it first came. I was there. I was there. I saw like fake crying. I was there when it was a mod. I'm not that. I'm not.
Uh
That
oh,
attached.
beating on flashbacks.
Back in the good old days of trying to play the first Far Cry and Doom 3 on my old AMD Athlon with a ATI 9200 SE. But you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Get the fuck out of here.
No, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
I like Prop Hunt though on Gary's mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fun game. I never have anybody to play with.
Man, I know you have. Have you played any of the Far Cry games? No. All right.
I have very mixed opinions on them. I actually really like 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I've like played all the way through.
What about Primal?
Never played it.
And neither have I. It looks good though.
It looked kind of like it would get boring after a while.
Yeah. It's just something different. That's why I was like,
I actually played and beat 4, and that was fun. I would also play 4 in co-op, and you get like attacked by like wild animals, so like bears and like eagles will attack you. So an eagle was coming down, hitting me. So the best thing, I saw the eagle circling, right? And then I saw the eagle taking a nosedive. I aimed up and threw a fucking landmine. So I went boom, and then just fucking exploded and flew like 1,000,000 miles. Like, fuck you, eagle. Go that way. And I had like 1,000,000 landmines on the ground. That I put like
I totally see you doing that in real life too.
oh yeah, that I put a truck on top of this thing.
Fuck you, Eagle.
I shot a bear just so the bear would come after me. I shot a landmine, so like 6 landmines, and my Jeep exploded, and the bear didn't die. I'm like, what? And it just in one hit just destroyed me. Also, the honey badger was impossible to kill.
Dude, the honey badgers don't give no fucks.
I know, because I know when that like meme was like popular, that's when 4 came out. So I think that was intentional. There was this
Probably.
one mission, you see these like
Honey badger don't give a
you
fuck.
see these citizens just like hanging around, and you're like, you gotta help us. We can't stop them. So like, okay. So you're waiting for this like group of enemies to come, and you just see a fucking honey badger. You're fucking shooting rockets at it. It just doesn't die.
I've seen videos of that.
And it's you just can't kill it. And it's like one of the toughest things in the game. But then
I do remember that meme though.
There
Honey
was-
Badger don't care.
Far Cry 3, which everybody seems to say that's the best one.
I don't think it is. I think it's up there though.
I've not
not
played
terrible,
it that
but-
much. I played 4 first, went backwards to 3. Only played a little bit, and it's good. I just haven't put time into it.
Yeah.
I hate Far Cry 1. The first like 2 or 3 missions are really cool. Then it boils down to just running down the hallway shooting aliens.
Yeah.
And then
No,
Far
you're
Cry
right.
2 is also bad. Because they're like, oh, let's make this ultra realistic. So you have to drive like 10 minutes to get to your mission. And then you do the mission in like 20 seconds. Like, I remember this one thing. I had to pick up like a briefcase. So I drove like 6 minutes to this place. There's a big hole in the fence, just big enough for my Jeep to drive through. Had to go inside this place. There's the briefcase. And once, like 5 minutes of driving, drove straight through the hole. Everybody was standing in a line trying to shoot me. I literally hit all the enemies because they're standing in a straight line. Got out, picked up the briefcase, got back in my Jeep, and drove back. So I did like 10 minutes of driving. I was out of the Jeep for like 5 seconds. I'm like, this sucks. Oh, and you have like, you're like dying of like malaria or something. You have to inject yourself. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't.
And you get to pull the bullets out of you.
Oh, that's fun.
If you get shot and you get really like wounded,
It's like
you
Operation.
get like guy pull like pliers and like pull like a bullet out of himself, and he would just like dump like some kind of like healing thing and like bandage. I'm like, oh yeah, that band-aid will stop that gaping hole in your arm. Absolutely, well done.
Brought to you by Johnson and Johnson.
Now that's some product placement if I ever heard of it. So yeah, Far Cry sucks.
I'm stuck on Band-Aid because Band-Aid's stuck on me.
I quit.
Just slaps me.
I quit. What else can I rant about?
I don't know.
I'm in a ranting mood. I'm in a mood to rant and complain.
I think we're coming up on. Are we on 2 hours yet? How long? When did we
Probably.
start this?
We're close to.
About an hour and a half.
When did you start that?
I think I started like 3 to 5 minutes after we started, so we're probably closer to like it's just 1:31.
140.
We're probably closer to like 137 to 140. So what's the length we want? We probably should have figured this out before he started, but we're on the air, so damn it, we're going all the way.
We're going live.
We're going all the way. How long do you want to try to even keep these things to?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Maybe we should like. I mean, we're at 2 hours now. We're at 1:30. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's see. We have sports ball.
We really went over.
We did.
What else?
I don't know. We talked about video games a lot.
Yeah. We had like 3 sections. We had sections for everything.
And that's pretty dang nice.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything else I have to complain about. But I do want to do this. It needs to be something I can complain about. That's the content right there. Me complaining about bullshit.
That's your shtick.
That's I'm the angry one.
Yep.
And the witty one, and the sarcastic one, and the dumb one.
And now with the filming, I'm the one that's just looking at things around us while you guys talk about something I have no input in.
I'm also the one who overacts to be funny on camera.
You and me both.
When I'm probably really fucking annoying.
Yes.
Well, I knew that already. I mean, bro.
I love you, Kev.
Why? Oof. Self-burn. Ouch.
Yes, I do need ice for that.
I'm
burn.
sad. I made myself sad. No, I didn't.
I'm sad.
Listen, I don't have any feelings, okay? I lost all my feelings
And Nom.
back in 1912. I'm pretty old. Pretty sure my beard grows in a little bit white.
Hmm.
You know, so I'm clearly I'm dying.
Okay, boomer.
I'm dying. That video was pretty funny though.
It was.
I like how she just was talking and then the guy left. Okay, boomer just kept going and I'm like, damn.
Got him.
Got him. Got him. But I really can't think of anything else other than, I guess, saying I do want to actually try doing gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, we could. We don't have enough people to ask for questions.
What do you mean?
Like, we don't have enough people watching this yet to ask
Oh.
for questions.
Hmm.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Dope. Keep going. I'll fix it.
We could add some like cool music.
Fix it.
Like
add the logo.
Pretty sure my mother's passed out anyway.
What's that?
Pretty sure my mother's passed out, so.
Mother dearest.
Make your ass up.
Me and Katie, we've been making that joke a lot. Like, we'll just be talking. And whenever there's like a TV show or a movie and someone says mom and mother, we're like, dearest mother. Mother, how art thou? Like, I don't know why that even started, but it did. What were we talking about? Gameplay? Not enough people.
yeah, we don't have enough people watching to like ask for like questions. So
Oh,
or,
that's
like
something.
topic suggestions. I mean, we could take topic suggestions if there's.
I mean,
people
that's
to give it
something
to
we
us.
can just either like wing it from now
Yeah.
or like friends who.
Did you get that laptop working?
Yeah, so the laptop actually works. The only thing I want to do, and I'm just nitpicking, especially because I didn't pay for the laptop, so I'm willing to do it. It uses a regular traditional hard drive, not an SSD. So whenever you try to load anything, the hard drive spins, and that is slow.
Right.
So I want to go to Micro Center because there's one up in Patterson, and I want to basically just buy a SSD and just throw it in the laptop.
Because what I'm thinking is we could, and if you guys are okay with this, live stream on Instagram, like one of our accounts. Do it
Yeah,
that
I
way.
was-
And
I
then
was
we
thinking
could
about
ask
doing that.
questions on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus
between the three of us, we should have
Dude,
followers.
we should totally make our own intro song.
We can. We have the technology. You have the
but
talent.
let's not do the funds.
You two have the talent.
yeah,
I'm the face.
he's got talent. I fake it.
I don't even try to fake it. I'm bad and I know it.
If
But,
you suck and you know it, clap your hands.
Anyway. we could totally do like a live stream, but also let's say we want to do like that tier maker thing again, or anything where we need to reference like a picture or video.
Yeah.
I could just have it on a laptop.
To your best Astros cameraman.
But I mean, I actually asked Katie if she wanted that laptop, and I'm like, I asked her like point blank, I'm like, do you want this laptop? Like, you use this for school, I'll take your old one. And she was just like, no, I'll use this one. So I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
So if she's okay with it, then we can just use a laptop for this.
What about the other one? I know that one's outdated, kind of. But
It's not. I can't even find the power adapter for that.
oh shit,
You mean the thing that
the brick, more or less the brick.
designed for Windows XP? Not using that one.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Oh, you want to do a tier list? I just found one.
Okay, we can do one, I guess.
Oh, I want to see the community list. Oh, get the fuck. Okay. All right. The community one pissed me off, but
The only tricky. See, this is where we need the laptop because we would do the tier list on the laptop and I'd record the screen.
yeah.
So it's going to be a little tough to do.
Now, this one's a little easier because this one is NFL quarterbacks,
Okay.
and it's it's got a lot of them on there.
You know what I'll do?
It's got all the current ones too.
I'll just take a picture of it. So like we'll talk about it and I'll take a picture and then
Yeah.
we'll just.
I mean, I could screenshot it and send it to you, and save.
But I could take a picture of you taking the screenshot. And then you take a picture of me taking a picture of you taking the screenshot. And we go back and forth until it's literally just basically pictures of arms.
Okay, so we can try to do this as fast as possible.
All right.
Because there are a lot of
Brady
there's a-
good. Everyone else Brady good, Lamar good, everyone else bad.
There's elite, borderline elite, above average, average, unknown, below average.
We're below.
I don't know
average.
why unknown is above below average.
I'm non-existent.
Is there a way I can move that? Because that makes no sense. Yeah, like
Can we make a
I'm
shit
gonna
tier?
move it to like unknown is the bottom, because below average should be above unknown.
Right
You
though.
know?
Can we make a
Or-
shit tier?
Or I mean, I guess so, because
Shit.
unknown isn't necessarily saying bad. It's we don't know.
Sit on the bench.
Well,
So one could view that as in the middle,
True.
because that's neither good nor bad. It's we don't know.
They're in
all
limbo.
right. So is that Case Keenum?
Trash.
He was the Redskins one, right? Yeah. So that he's
You know, like the 1-7 Redskins.
he was yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
and 3.
So like he's below average.
Yeah.
In life.
Below average in football and life.
Josh Allen. Average? I would say average, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go with average.
He's your average Joe. I don't know why I'm going to do this for everyone probably.
Average
Something
Josh.
stupid. Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
Is there anything lower than sucks dick?
I don't want to say below average because it's like I feel like it's a little too soon.
Yeah.
But we're talking about right now.
Unknown.
Because
You want to do current state?
yeah, like current state, I'm gonna say he's below average. But like you totally see the signs where
Yeah.
he can totally throw like a really
Yeah.
good pass to Beckham and he catches.
So maybe we should do average. He's average. He's,
I feel more comfortable with that because he totally shows you the signs of like
yeah.
actually being good. You see it. It's just
Mhm.
Yeah.
maybe if he was on a team that could actually keep him standing up, maybe he'd be okay. Who knows?
Big Ben.
Damn.
It's elite, right?
Yeah, I don't want to admit it, but yeah, I mean,
Or yeah, he's.
I
gonna
feel
be-
like he kind of earned his right for that.
yeah,
the next one's elite too.
Who?
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cam Newton.
Oh, fuck. No. He had one good year, and that
I
was
think
it.
he's below average.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll agree to that.
Derek Carr.
See, he's another one that has potential. Current state, though, I don't know.
I don't want.
He's another one, though. He has an arm. When he has people to throw to, he's accurate.
And sometimes you see it.
That's what I mean. I don't.
I'm deciding between above average and average.
I'm gonna say average.
Yeah, I'll
He's
agree
an
with
average
that.
car. He's a Honda Civic.
Kirk Cousins, right?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
I mean, he's been really good last few weeks.
Minnesota.
Really good last few weeks.
I still think he's average. I don't know. I still think he's average.
Throw him in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jameis Winston.
I don't want to say below, but
Current state, I think he's below average.
yeah. Yeah.
I know he had a couple good games, but like
If we're talking current, then yeah.
Dak's number 4?
Wait, what?
Dak Prescott's 4? His number's 4?
Oh, is it? This would be a question for Mike.
He is, apparently. I didn't know
Okay.
that. Well, Dak Prescott.
Average?
I would say average.
Because again, you can totally see the potential with it.
Yeah.
And then you can see the potential fuck ups.
All right. Darnold.
I feel like it's honestly
Mono.
mono for one star. No, I mean, it's gonna be like the fucking restaurant one we did, where like everything's gonna be one category, but average, because last season started slow, second half was way better, and this year
I will
looks like-
say he's one of the better QBs they've had in a while, though.
and he looks like he's regressing right now, but you still
Yeah.
see the potentials. Like,
Yeah.
potential is there.
He's probably the most accurate QB they've had in a bit. Like, consistent.
If they don't fuck him up,
Well, that's what I
he's
mean.
gonna be the best quarterback in a
Yeah.
very long time.
Eli Manning.
Now we're talking strictly current,
He's not playing.
because if we're talking
What do you think Eli is?
An asshole?
here's the thing,
Sorry, that
I
was,
don't know, because the 2 Super Bowls is like, you can't ignore that, but you also can't ignore that when it wasn't a playoff run like that, he was very average.
all right, well, the way we looked at Big Ben.
I'm going to say above average, and
Okay.
here's why. We know the Giants suck now.
Currently,
it wasn't
yes.
him. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
So that's why.
That's what I was going to say. We got to
said
look
above
at him
average.
the same way we look at Big Ben in that aspect. You got to look at overall.
I mean,
players like him, technically, I'm not saying to put him in elite, but I'm saying he is an elite athlete.
I mean, the thing is,
When you look at
he
contract
got
wise
the 2
and
Super
whatnot.
Bowls, and
Yeah.
he never missed a game due to injury, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Very, very rarely did he miss a game that was
I mean-
out of his control.
yeah, like he's a fucking tank. So like he's above average just because of that. I want to say elite, but he also had a lot of dumb things he's done. Is that fair?
Yeah, I know.
Like
I
they
agree.
won the Super Bowls, but he also threw really bad throws that could have gotten picked
Yeah.
off, and he was like inches away from blowing the games.
It was defense.
Fitzmagic.
Below average.
Below average.
Strangled Dolphins.
The magic is done. It's only murder and
Is
dolphin strangling. They
all right. This is Foles in a Eagles jersey.
I'm going to try to be as fair as possible,
Elite.
and I'm going to say above average
If he's wearing the Eagles
Okay.
jersey, I agree.
because
He did magic.
he started when he was originally on the Eagles. He had a really good streak, kind of came down to earth. They let him go because what was his name? Was a fucking
Wentz.
Chip
I know. What
Chip Kelly.
Yeah, Chip Kelly.
He fucking just like, I think he was one who let him go, and he let everybody go.
Yeah. Idiot.
Obviously that Super Bowl run is like magical. And then the next year they're playing with Wentz and it was slow. Foles came in, all of a sudden it started to happen again. And when they lost to as bad as they played against the Saints, They very end, well, only down by a little bit. They started making a comeback and started marching down the field. He threw a good pass, and Jeffries didn't close his hands, and that's why I got picked off. It wasn't even a bad pass.
Thank you, Alshon Jeffrey.
But Foles also showed signs throughout his career of being average.
Yeah.
But he showed signs of being incredible, outgunning Tom Brady and winning a Super Bowl. But I can't say elite, as biased as I want to be.
Yeah.
So I think above average is fair.
I think so.
Did I defend myself without being a fanboy?
No, you did pretty well on that one.
Jared Goff.
I golf at you.
Oh man, I'm not sure.
I'm saying average.
Yeah.
Now, what we can do is unknown can be like we just don't know if they're gonna be good or not. So, do you want to throw Jared Goff in unknown? Because
Yeah.
I don't know is he good
Yeah.
because of his receivers? Is he actually good?
Yeah, it's throwing.
I'd agree with that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, throw him in unknown.
Throw him in the dungeon.
Throw him in the brig.
Matt Ryan. I think he's above average.
Yeah, he is. I just don't automatically dislike him and the Falcons, but yeah, he is.
Garoppolo. Above average.
Yeah, I'd say that's yeah.
From what he's done, he's above average for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
What?
Joe Flacco.
I actually did mean
I was gonna say that too.
He's average.
That's what I was thinking.
He's elite.
He's averagely elite.
He is god
It
tier.
depends. Was he on the Ravens at that point?
It
Still average.
does have him in a Ravens jersey.
Still average.
Who is this?
You know who he is? He's your
Average.
I don't
Joe.
I don't know who is number 4 on the Broncos. Is that their current quarterback?
Tim Tebow.
Is that Tim?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the picture. I just said bullshit.
No, that's another.
But he was 4. Oh, yeah,
No.
he was 4 for them.
Wait, was he?
Yeah.
This isn't Tim Tebow. I don't know who this is.
wait, he really was?
I
I'm
don't know
pretty
who this
sure.
is.
That or 7.
We're probably stupid, but I'm just gonna put him in unknown because I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lamar.
Dude, God tier.
Dude, I'm putting him borderline elite right now.
Yeah.
Think it's a little soon?
Nope. I
We're
regret
going by
nothing.
what we've seen.
Mm.
If we're going by what we've seen, he's changing the game.
I'm torn because what's the brackets? It's like
Elite, borderline elite, above average.
This is democracy, so 2 against 1.
I'm realizing that would be us putting him over Garoppolo, which I'm okay with putting him above Eli, Foles, and Matt Ryan.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to change Garoppolo to borderline elite if I'm putting Lamar in borderline
because
elite.
I could
Yeah, I
deal with.
would
We're
them
talking
both
about
in the
right
same.
now.
If I was biased, I would put him in elite.
I would say borderline elite if we're talking strictly right now.
Yeah.
From what we've seen,
Yeah.
You can even bump up Garoppolo.
Yeah, I guess.
I think we should do that. So it's fair.
All I know is
I agree.
Phillip Rivers.
I would say above average
That's what I was going to say.
because statistically he's been better than Eli, except the whole not getting a Super Bowl thing kind of hurts him.
Andrew Luck. He was
retired.
above average.
He, yeah, no, he above average. Yeah.
He's a farmer now, so unknown.
Mariota.
Do you have injured?
No,
Not for Mariota. Just,
Mariota.
Butt hurt.
I think he's below average.
Yeah.
He's with Jameis Winston. Those two are
I honestly have not watched him as much as I should have, so I don't know.
Trubisky.
Average at best. I would say at the highest he'd be average.
From what we've seen, like it's torn. I feel like he should be another unknown.
Fine, we can do unknown.
Because I don't know if he's below average. I don't know if he's average.
Averagely unknown.
Patty Mahomes.
Should we just say borderline elite?
I was going to say he's elite.
Or elite. I could take that.
From what we've seen, like he's better than Lamar. Like that's what I'm saying. So
Okay, fair. Fine.
You heard it here, folks.
right now,
Oh,
Lamar
there
will
he
be
came
better.
back. He
Lamar
came back.
will be better.
He came back with that.
Andy Dalton is obviously elite, right? No.
Garbage.
Is he below average? He's below
He's
average,
trash.
right? He got benched. So
Yeah. Fitzmath.
to be fair, Flacco got benched too.
Mm.
But Flacco has a Super Bowl.
Mhm.
And
It's true.
he won the MVP that year too.
Yes.
For a Super Bowl. Super
Yes.
Bowl MVP.
Yes, he did.
Russell Wilson, elite, right?
I would have to say he would be elite.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, elite.
Elite.
Yes.
That's like a given right
Mhm.
now. Josh Rosen.
Mm.
And again,
I think he's an unknown because we've seen like 2
Yeah.
games, right?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Stafford.
Uh,
I am frozen.
I think
What's that
he's
supposed to mean?
I think he's
Cold?
above average.
above average. Do you want my blue flannel?
I have a jacket over there. I'm just too lazy to move.
You fuck.
Thanks, bro.
I think this is Ryan Tannehill.
He's on the Dolphins, right? What am I thinking?
This has him on the Dolphins. I think he's on a different team now.
Okay.
I thought he
I think
retired.
he's on the Titans, isn't he, or
I
something?
thought he retired.
No.
Tannehill's young. Right?
Yeah. I think he's average.
From what I remember, I would say average is fair.
Do I even have to say who the next one is?
Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
Fucking Brady.
Unknown.
Would
Elite.
I
say-
don't know what he is
I'm gonna
without
say
Belichick.
unknown because he wanted football is deflated.
Deshaun Watson, I think we have to put him at borderline elite.
Yeah.
Because Carson Wentz, I think he's above average.
I would say above average.
Mm.
See, I'm being pretty fair.
Dwayne Haskins, I don't think we've seen enough of him.
Who?
Dwayne Haskins.
Who?
Dwayne Haskins.
You can't hack it.
No, this is Patrick.
I'm putting this kid in unknown. He's from Missouri. He's not even in the league yet, I don't think. Or is that? Where did Drew Lock go?
I don't remember.
He's in unknown anyway. So, Kyler Murray.
Trash.
Kyler Murray.
I haven't watched him very much.
I think he's above average because he's
Okay.
very impressive.
Unknown.
I think he's very impressive, and I think he's better than. But
I haven't.
no, I'm putting in average because that would be like saying he's better than Dak and Mayfield. So I'm gonna put him in average.
Okay. I haven't really watched him a whole lot.
And
so-
last but not least, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes.
I feel like we have to put down unknown because it's been literally a few games.
Yeah, and we don't know because he was really good in his first 2, and then not
He's
great.
not
But
awful,
Yeah.
though. He hasn't been awful.
if I was gonna put him anywhere right now, I'd put him in average.
Yeah.
All right, so now I want to take a screenshot of this, and then I want to compare. I want to look at the community rankings again.
Heating up your hands.
That's nice.
Isn't it gonna feel nice when I take you home? You have to go outside in the cold, and my car's gonna be cold.
All right, let's look at the. Oh shit! I almost fucked everything up. Okay,
You
so
could
the
walk.
community rankings. Elite is Brady,
Yep.
Mahomes,
Mhm.
Breeze, Rogers, Russ, Luck, and Rivers.
Well, not too far from that.
Yeah.
We didn't have Rivers. We didn't have Luck.
Yeah, and I don't think I agree with those two.
No, I don't agree with why you would even put Luck in elite. I don't understand.
I want to know when this was made
1929.
because borderline elite is Matt Ryan,
Ugh.
Ben Roethlisberger,
Ugh.
Carson Wentz, Deshaun Watson, Cam Newton, Jared Goff, and Baker Mayfield.
What?
This had to be made last year. Because Tannehill's still on the Dolphins and Flacco's on the Ravens. So it would be changed now. Above average, they
Dear
had
God.
Matthew Stafford, Garoppolo, Dak, Foles, Cousins, Trubisky, Carr, and guy on the Redskins that's not on the Redskins anymore. I can't remember his name.
The man.
Yeah, that guy.
The man.
Yeah, you know.
I forget his name. I don't care.
Clearly.
Only people.
Case Keenum. Average. Mariota, Lamar, Darnold, Allen, Dalton, and Flacco. Unknown. Winston. Fitzmagic.
Magic.
Rosen. Eli. Because we don't know. Tannehill and whoever that Denver quarterback was.
So we don't know how we feel about Eli.
Yeah, apparently. And below average, why do they have Kyler Murray, Haskins, who I assume to be Drew Lock and Jones? Why would they be below average?
This has to be old because
They didn't even play last year.
yeah, people just hated Daniel Jones because of the
Yeah.
draft pick, so they hated him by default. Now everybody likes him.
Amazing, right?
Funny how that goes.
It's crazy.
I mean, I agree that it was probably you didn't have to use your 6th-round pick on Jones,
True.
but if that was the guy they genuinely really really liked, they wanted to lock him up. All right,
Yeah.
you know I'm not gonna complain about it. I'll complain about many other things, but not that.
Literally everything else.
Oh, I mean, all I do is complain. You're probably used to it.
I am.
Wow. I found another one. They had below average for Derek Carr, Lamar, Darnold, and Mariota.
Ugh.
And bad. Flacco, Rosen, Eli, Winston, Keenum, Kyler Murray, Allen, and Dalton. Their elites were Brady, Mahomes, Matt Ryan, Russ, Drew Brees, Rodgers, and Andrew Luck. And Mayfield and above average. So these are all old, obviously.
Old as heck.
Which doesn't make sense because they're the first ones.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing is real. Oh, man.
This one doesn't even have Lamar on it.
I'm just thinking about how I have to open tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it does. They have him in D.
And I'm just thinking how I'm exhausted.
Oh, yeah, we should probably wrap this up, right?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up, but I'm just like, I don't want to open.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
We actually covered a pretty interesting amount
Yeah.
of stuff.
yeah.
Hopefully next week I'll have a laptop so we can do like stuff and I can record everything. I could always bring my main laptop, I guess.
Well, I guess we'll thank everybody for watching this time and listening.
Thank you, Mom.
I'd like to thank Mom and Dad. And wait, they don't know how to use a YouTube. Oh, boy.
How does one tube a you?
Like us on Facebook. We'll probably make an Instagram at some point.
Facebook.
If you behave.
Follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
And should I make?
And subscribe to our YouTube
Hmm.
or Kevin's YouTube.
Well, that's actually what I was about to ask real quick. I'm just using my YouTube. Should we make like an
I guess so.
one dedicated for the podcast, or should we just throw it on mine?
Subscribe to our YouTube when we make one. And
Yeah,
Kevin's.
right.
Subscribe
and
to
mine.
mine if you want to.
And
Nick's,
Brandon's if he has one.
Subscribe to all of them.
I also have a link to the our Facebook page on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
friend me.
No,
Oh
I think we're friends already on this.
yeah.
I think so.
Well, I mean, you know.
That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
Very well.
Another thing, like I can't. It's for already a year. I've been at Guitar Center.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you work?
Oh
and then
god!
in about
Welcome to the
today's
club.
the 16th,
We are veterans.
17th. Well now it is, but
Huh.
we're 9 days away from me and Rachel's 3-year anniversary.
Aw.
Look at that shit. That was. I didn't actually mean that to be so nasty. I was just saying, well, look at that. I'm not really thinking about
Hey.
what I said.
Well,
It's
yeah.
good, though.
So in case you didn't know, we do work at Guitar Center, but we're all veterans now. Look at that.
Grizzled
We're all
defense.
over a year.
We should just be like, hi, and then insert everybody's name that works.
Just like go down the list, like,
Yeah.
hi, X person.
Yeah.
You know, when I went to that, I went
See who listens.
to that show. I had my Instagram. I was talking to you guys about at Asbury Lanes. I bumped into Zach.
Really? Oh yeah, I think he works there.
Yeah, we
Him and
hugged,
Zach.
and I
You hugged?
Yeah, he was just like, Kevin, because I saw him. I just stared. I'm like, I'm just gonna stare till he sees me, and then he looked. He's like, Kevin, and I'm like, mm-hmm. So we were just like talking, hugged me, and then I explained like all the people who left and things that changed, and he was just like, what? Because a lot of things changed since he
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. It's true.
When I explained like new store manager and all that stuff, he's like,
I can see what he did.
demon headlights.
So we'll cut
Yeah.
that out, and then
Yeah.
I guess again, thanks for watching.
Thanks for
And-
listening and or watching
Yeah.
and putting up with this as we still try to figure out what we're doing. Now let's I told you don't look at the camera. Look, and that's how it's gonna end.